is up, everybody? It's TJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build. And today we're going to be building a modern bio home. Now, when I woke up this morning, I didn't have any idea about what to record. Like, literally, I had no ideas at all. Like, I sat to my PC, nothing was coming to me, but I was like thinking about aliens for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but just think about aliens. So I was like, let's just build a house for an alien. Then I was like thinking about like lunar lakes, because that's kind of like an alien kind of like space colony type of world in the Sims 3. So I'm in the Sims 3 store if you didn't know, and I was like, let's build a house for a sim that lives there. And I was looking around at some of the houses in the world just to try to get like a general idea of like how to build a house, and they look really like cool, y'all. Like, if you haven't seen any of the lunar lakes builds, go check them out. They're really cool, really modern, kind of strange, but in a good way. And I kind of wanted to like build something similar to that, but not quite. Now, I don't really build a lot of modern homes in the Sims in general, because I don't know why they don't intimidate me, but it's like I feel like I don't know how to make them look good. But like, it's modern, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you can make it look however you want, just call it modern, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, so I just went with like a blocky look. So like the house is literally just like squares just stretched out. That's what we went with, okay? Now, so this house is now here's the thing, right? So I didn't really like include the bio theme into this house until until I was almost done with it, right? Because I had no idea, again, what to make. And as I was going along, I was trying to make it look not too like gimmicky, like, oh, space. I wanted it to look kind of livable, like, you know, you could put this down in any world if you wanted to. So like, for the most part, the inside is, I wouldn't say normal, but like modern-esque. Like, I don't know, like I use stuff from like lunar lakes, and I use like Into the Future, and of course I use some stuff from other packs. Again, like I normally say in Sims 3 speed builds, I don't limit myself normally because there's just so much stuff. Like, even the windows right there, I think like they come from, I forgot the set, but it's like one of the window sets on the Sims 3 store. Like, literally, y'all, I never limit myself, because it's just too many things, and then they're not like properly tagged either. So yeah, it's a mess, okay? You got store content sometimes labeled as like base game content. It's a mess, okay? But anyway, so basically that's the story for the outside of the house. Now, you will see a little bit later on in the build that the rooftop has like this really nice like grass terrain. It's not even like terrain, it's like grass flooring. I didn't even know this was a thing in the game. But there's like a flooring in the game that looks just like grass, like the normal grass in the game. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing in the game, so I'm glad that it exists, because it'll look nice at the top. But moving on to the inside of the build, I had to pause the recording because I didn't know how to shape the living room. Like, I had no ideas at all. Like, what? Like, because I wanted it to be modern, and when I think of modern, I think of like big open like rooms and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I don't want to put a lot of walls, so like the only walls technically in the house are like I mean, not walls, but like the rooms in the house, I would say, are technically like the bathroom right there, and then the kitchen. And even so, the kitchen isn't even like closed. It's more like an archway that leads into the kitchen. That's usually what I do in sim builds anyway. So yeah, like, I don't know, I struggled with it a bit. I also used some objects that came with like high-end loft stuff, y'all, and I never used that pack, hardly ever. I don't even think about that stuff pack, to be real with y'all. Like, literally, it's the first stuff pack for the Sims 3. I don't ever think about it. I rarely ever use any of the things, but the windows just look so nice. And I think the light fixtures in this house also came from that pack. But yeah, I never think about that pack, never use it. When I think of it, I do think of the heart bed though, but other than that, I don't really think or use any of the objects that much. Like, do y'all, like, here's the thing, do y'all use that pack? Like, let me know, right? But yeah, like the door for this build is Lunar Lakes, I want to say. So yeah, you will need Lunar Lakes. I did, of course, build this in Lunar Lakes. I forgot the lot name. If I could think about it, I'll put like the lot name down. But it's like one of the empty lots. I just built a house onto it, so you should be able to use it. I did play test this house, so you should be able to use everything. And you know, as always, I will leave a link down below. But this house is like a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom type of situation, because I wanted the rooftop of the house to, like, the balcony, not quite balcony, but like the rooftop, to be like usable. So instead of me building like rooms on the top of the house, I just did like a 1-bedroom type of thing, like open like plan, I would say. So you could always like tear it down and like, or like build walls up and put more if you want to, but I just like the idea of just having like one sim live here. But I do try sometimes to make it where, you know, you have like multiple bedrooms or something like that. Now we're moving on to the kitchen. Funny thing about this, I didn't realize that I forgot the fridge. It's something, whenever I build kitchens in a Sims, y'all, I always forget something. It's either like the stove or the fridge. It's like I never have both for some reason. I don't know what it is, especially when I used to do Sims 4 speed builds. Yeah, I could not count how many times I have to go back after the recording and like put a fridge or a stove or a trash can. I always forget them for some reason, and I don't understand how I forgot the fridge this time around. Like, literally, it doesn't even show up in the speed build. I had to like put it down when I was playtesting the house, because I was like, something is missing. And then I was looking around, I was like, oh, It's the fridge, obviously. So I used the fridge that came with Into the Future. Most of the kitchen is Into the Future. I forgot where that table came from. I'm not sure if it's like Showtime or something. I can't remember right now, but most of the stuff in the house is Into the Future or like Lunar Lakes. But yeah, I do use some store content here and there, so some things are missing is probably just because you don't have it, you know. But yeah, and I also put like that really big plant wall like fixture thing, wall decoration that came with Into the Future, and maybe like subconsciously that's where I got the idea to make this like eco, like not like an eco house, but like kind of like bio, like, you know, like it's just, there's some plants and stuff here and there. You'll see it a little bit later in the build though. But yeah, I did like put these wall plants up that came with like the mid-century set in the Sims 3 store. I had it in the living room for the longest time, but I took it out because I didn't like the way it looks, you know. But yeah, so this is the bathroom, nothing too fancy. I did use like Into the Future, and I want to say the tub is base game, I want to say. But yeah, pretty much simple for that. Like, there's not a whole lot to say about this build, honestly, y'all, because it's just like, it's literally, it's half the build is empty, and I didn't like how empty it looked, but like that's kind of how like modern homes are. Like, it's like less, you know, it's like a lot of space, not a lot of stuff here and there, so I didn't want to like clutter the house up too much, and I kind of wanted to like still play into the like modern but like space kind of theme. Like, I didn't want it to be again like too gimmicky but like spacey, you know. And then I also forgot about the stairway. So I did put like the spiral staircase, and took me a while to actually get it to work, but I put the spiral staircase down so you can of course get up and downstairs. And then of course upstairs, like in the bedroom, there is like a computer desk in there, and I think the desk came with high-end loft stuff, I want to say. I forgot, it came with one of those packs, and I know I used like the computer that came with like Into the Future, like the little ball that you can like keep in your pocket. So I did use that. I also, funny story, I also used like the plant that came with Into the Future. That's like one of the digital ones. And when I was playtesting the house, I forgot to like playtest the plant. So I put like the bamboo, like I just had it on like the bamboo setting, and the bamboo like clipped all the way through the stairs. So yeah, I ended up moving it, so it's not as close as it is in the video. You'll see it in a little bit. It's kind of like close to the stairs, but I ended up moving it. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for the build. Like, literally, again, there's not much to say about it. I did put a pond out in the back though, in case, you know, I don't know, maybe you want to fish or something like that. So I put a pond out there with a fish spawner in it, and I also put like a grill on the backyard as well. I kind of hid it behind the house. I was gonna put it like underneath like the columns, but I don't know, like I didn't like how it looked up in screenshots and stuff, so I moved it to the back of the house. I also put a picnic table back there in case you wanted to, I don't know, eat in the backyard. I also put like a table like underneath the columns directly, so if maybe you want to just sit and talk or just sit and chill out there, you could definitely do that as well. But yeah, I tried to put a single, not a single bed. I tried to put a double bed up here, y'all, but it just was not working. Like, literally, look, it was not gonna be enough room. So single bed. Again, you can always like rearrange it if you want to. I don't really mind it. I will leave this link down below as well. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for the speed build. I don't think I have anything else to say. No, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Again, I will leave this speed build link down below if you want to download it. And yeah, do y'all have any more like build suggestions or anything like that? Please be sure to let me know at my Discord server, because I literally have a tab there that you can literally just leave video and stream ideas. So feel free to use that if you want to. I have like a lot of other like stuff up there too, like show your like post your builds or share your sims and something like that. So be sure to check me out on Discord. And did I say follow me on Twitch? I don't know. Follow me on Twitch if you didn't already. But anyway, y'all, that's all that I have for this one. Oh, you know what? I forgot to say this. Stick around for screenshots. Yeah, stick around for screenshots, because you kind of get like a better picture of how the build looks when you download it. And yeah, I'm really excited about that rooftop. Y'all will see it in a bit. It's like a nature lover's paradise. I really like that. I have some planters up there as well, and as well as some like other little plants around. You'll see it in a little bit, like right now. Yeah, you'll see it like look. It's really nice. Okay, and of course the landscaping is from like Lunar Lakes, because I wanted to make it look like, I don't know if you download this, I don't know if you're gonna play in Lunar Lakes or not, but I wanted it to look like natural if you do want to play in Lunar Lakes with this house. So yeah, but anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching.